Okay, so we want to do 11.6, number 45, which is sort of a new deal. We want to solve this thing for x, and they say that we should approximate. Okay, so these things come up in places like, where's the E come up?
Science.
Science class. Yeah, so we're doing chemistry or more likely biology. We see something like this. We want to solve it, right? I want to know what that x is, because that's usually something like, when does the population of frogs in the whatever reach this level, right? So I'm looking for when are there 78.9 frogs or something, right? Some kind of biological interpretation.
Could that be just like for temperature?
Yeah, actually we can, I was actually just trying to explain this to my wife this morning. Things like this come up with Newton's law of cooling, which says that the rate at which heat goes out of a building is proportional to the difference between the heat inside and the temperature outside. So if you have your temperature set at 80, right? Not only are you wasting more energy to heat it to 80, but you're also losing more to the outside. The rate is faster. Anyway, you could write an equation like this to model that. So we might wonder, how long does it take the house to cool to 78 degrees if we've got it at 80 and outside it's 60 or something?
Should we round it to 79?
Don't do that.
Oh, no, right now.
We don't know what the precision in the problem is, so I'm going to keep as much precision as possible. If I know what the precision is, yeah, I might round. Cool. All right, so how do I even just start solving this thing?
Apply some rules. Put the 3x in front of
Yeah, what do I want to do? I want the x down, right? You guys see that? Like,
What?
fundamentally to solve, I want x equals stuff, right? Okay, so I gotta get the x down. So Alex has seen that we should use a log to do that. Which log should I do?
Division.
Careful. Dividing here won't work, so you can't divide by e.
The power rules, where you put the.
I need to undo this exponent, right? The way I get things out of an exponent is with a logarithm. So I do ln to both sides. I'll get ln of e to the 3x is what?
ln to the 78.9.
ln of 78.9. Okay. Do I probably know what ln of 78.9 is off the top of my head? Definitely. So you're not dividing, right? This is a calculator button thing, right? So this is probably not a nice number. This guy is probably kind of a messy number. That's okay, it's just a number. Treat it like it's just a number. Cool. What do I get on this side?
3x. L.
Okay, so we could see this in two different ways. We could pull the 3x down using the log rule, right? That's what some of you see. Or others of you see that we could just cancel the log and the e, right? And get 3x. Why don't those things contradict each other? So let me do the pull it down. So I got 3x times ln of e is ln of 78.9. Right, so I chose to use log rule here.
Either way, they cancel.
Yeah, and now I know what log of e is. That's log of e is a number. It's an easy number. What power of e do I have to have e?
10.
1.
Which one is the one where it's just 10 by default?
That's the other log. That's log.
ln of e equals 1 always.
Yeah, because it's log base e of e to the 1, right? So it's asking what's the exponent when you wrote the base down? It's just 1. So this whole piece, right, is just 1. So I get 3x is log of 78.9. You guys see that? And now I'm like actually a little bit panicky. Yeah? No?
What are you doing?
Okay, I should divide by 3, right?
Wait, what rule did you use on the other one?
On what other one?
Like, you see the little rule there, what's that? Is that a rule?
Here it's just me saying log of e is 1. So I didn't need to write multiplication by 1. You guys see that's the same thing you'd get if you were like, oh, the log and the e cancel, I get a 3x. So either way, we'll get the right thing. My concern is just here, I want to do what? I want to get x by itself, right? Okay, so what do I do to both sides of this? Yeah, I should just divide by 3. My marker's dying. Okay, so when I divide by 3, I get x. That one I can sort out. How about the right-hand side? You guys see that? Careful. This is a rule, right? Log of 78.9 is a rule that I've done to 78.9. When I divide by 3, I still have to follow the order of operations, which means that that grouping happens first, then I divide by 3. So I should get log of 78.9, which is just some number, divided by 3. This piece and this piece don't go together, because first I have to do the log.
These doesn't go together? I didn't see what you-
So there is this kind of thing that you want to divide the 79.8 or 78.9 by 3, right?
Oh, yeah.
But you can't,
You have to keep that together.
because you have to divide the whole thing by 3. If I went back to here and typed in, what's log of 78.9 in my calculator?
1.897071.
No, it's not.
It's not?
Should be ln of 78.9.
Oh, Alan, I just did log base.
Yeah, so if you did log base 10, you got a number between 1 and 2, right? Because this is between 10 and 100.
I don't know how to do the other one.
So you should hit this button. Right, there should be a log button on your calculator. It's here, underneath the log, underneath the LOG button.
Oh, okay. Oh.
And then what do you get? So you're typing this.
78.
4.3681812271.
Okay, so I found out that this number was approximately 4 point, give me 2 of them, 36. Okay? So here I had 3x is about 4.3, right? When I divide by 3, I'm going to get something that's like 1.1-ish, right? That's quite a bit different than the 27 or whatever I would get if I divided the 78.9. You guys see that?
By 3, it's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1.15.
1.45.
So we can rewrite it as ln times 4.36 over 3. Like if you were to just rewrite it.
Yeah, so this is me doing the ln rule, right? So I no longer need one.
But I'm saying like if we were to rewrite it after that step, it'd be ln of.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we could write this is about 4.36 over 3.
Okay.
You guys see that? So remember that log thing, right? It's a grouping symbol, right? It's like a big pair of brackets. You've got to keep it around, and it takes priority. That thing's going to be done first, regardless. So don't divide the argument by 3. You need to actually do the rule first, then divide the answer you got by 3.
What's the little swastika looking thing?
Little swastika looking.
Yeah, it does look like
Does look like a
that.
swastika.
Where the-
Serious.
this thing?
Yeah.
It's one of these.
I know, make it different, dude.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Keep your
Better?
anti-Semitism at home, okay?
So ashamed. Didn't mean to bring the white power movement. Great. Now there's a video of a skinhead talking.
I would not post that.
Sorry.
Erase it.
Can I edit that off the end?
No, no, you're here.
Yeah.